With us today is Dr. Amparo Martínez, Dr. Enrique de Alba, Vice President of INEGI, and Dr. José Francisco Valdés, Director of the Geophysics Institute. And we would ask them to begin with the opening ceremony for this event.
Bien, buenos, ¿sí se oye? ¿Sí está
Good morning. Good morning.
¿Sí se oye? Sí, ¿verdad?
Good morning. Is the interpretation coming through? Raise your hand if it is so. Thank you very much, sir. We're behind you. I am very pleased to be here this morning on behalf of INEGI to open this event officially. In addition, I am very pleased to be back here at UNAM, and I studied here at the UNAM, and it is always a pleasure to come back home. Very well. In 2008, INEGI was granted autonomy, and as of that time, we have been working hard to establish links with different counterparts, different media, different means, and that is how, as of 2009, INEGI began to organize seminars in order to convene specialists of a technical and academic nature to carry out an in-depth analysis of topics of interest to the society at large. Our seminars foster debates on the best national practices through presenting development and research works and alternatives in methodology for information systems, geography, and statistics. And that was also created as of 2008, this modality, in order to expand our perspectives and support the work of the Institute. It is in this context that the seminar that has convened us here today on statistic and geographic information to prevent and mitigate the effects of drought and flooding in the population and our economy is the 10th seminar that we organize. At this time, we have the great pleasure of sharing this responsibility with the Geophysics Institute and the Center for Atmosphera Studies of the UNAM. We thank this center and institute for their support. We thank their directors, Dr. Amparo Martínez Arroyo and Dr. José Francisco Valdés Galicia, as well as Dr. Carlos Aramburo, coordinator of scientific investigation at this university. By virtue of the relevance and importance of disasters that are associated to hydrometeorological and climate phenomena, we deemed it relevant and important to organize a seminar to study the information available regarding extreme events. And by that, I refer to extreme drought and extreme flooding that are excessive in their effects, and to propose additional requirements needed to support and mitigate the effect of these, prevent and mitigate the effect of these phenomena on the population and national economy. Climate study demand basic information based on reliable, sound information regarding seasonal events such as drought and flooding, as well as their deviations in the midterm and on average, and the effect they have on the economy and population, demand socio-demographic information through a multidisciplinary approach, primarily for those segments of population who are most affected. In this regard, INEGI's role is a very important one because as part of the attributes of INEGI established in 2008, once again, is to be the central coordinating unit for the information statistics and geographic coordination. And among its powers is that of coordinating the generation, distribution of information of all sorts, And it is precisely to evaluate the impact of these extreme phenomena, these extreme events, that we need to compile the information that each one of you handles with our social, demographic, and economic information so that we can attack the adverse phenomena from all sides. In order to do this, we must have coordination among all national institutions and international collaboration as well, such as those that are represented here, represented by distinguished and renowned researchers, specialists in this field. We hope that the activities that will be undertaken in the course of the coming 2 days may be fruitful and may produce results and conclusions that will enable the attainment of the objectives proposed through this seminar. And I am assured that this is the case, and it will be so. Thank you very much. Very well, since nobody takes the mic, I will do so. We shall begin. Good morning, all. Good morning. I welcome you to the Geophysics Institute. They're always kind enough to lend us their auditorium, and the Atmosphera Sciences Institute represented here as well. And I welcome all personnel from INEGI who is with us and several colleagues who come from different institutions as well. We warmly welcome you to this seminar as well because we believe that this meeting of our institutions is very important for scientists and particularly earth scientists. Data and information are the raw material that we have to have for all our work. Without good quality information, nobody can carry out good science. So, to be able to collaborate and have a close relationship with the institution of our country that is charged with compiling this information, analyzing and organizing it, is, in point of fact, something that we should do oftener, something that we should constantly be doing, something that we need to compare all of our information, how each one of us comes about our information, because that is something lacking in our country. We have tons and tons of information and data all over the place, lots of different apparatus and devices compiling variables and information. Yet at the end of the day, we have not been able to set up a robust, sound, validated system to assess all the methodologies and put it all together and forge ahead. If these seminars help us to discuss how to go about this and to discuss the shortcomings and the progress that we have made and to exchange good experiences as well as bad ones, but particularly to correct them and to walk hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, then we will have obtained and secured this objective. Over the coming 2 days, we will be exchanging the information that we have secured from our different fields of work, and I invite you to do so in a critical and proactive manner in terms of seeking that when we leave this place, we will know how to work better together, and come up with good proposals. I welcome you, and I wish you 2 days of hard work and that your work be rewarded. Thank you. Once again, I also welcome you to the Geophysics Institute and to this auditorium that has been the headquarters of many events. And I am happy that it is once again, a venue where we can bring together these institutions, particularly the INEGI, which has been a bridge institution producing the appropriate regulations to compile statistics for the government, and academia. at the university here. The INEGI has always worked shoulder to shoulder with us and has always been interested in this institutional coalition, this league, we might call it. Today we have a postgraduate degree, a master's degree, that we have put together between INEGI and the UNAM, specifically tailor-made for the purposes of INEGI. But as Amparo was saying, a step further, going beyond what these agreements entail, we need to agree on a series of methodology that we are implementing to learn of the reality of our country. Insofar as we don't quantify phenomena, there is little that we can learn from them, and there is little that we can say, and even less that we can plan for future. So we need to quantify if we are to understand, but we also need to quantify if we need, so as to know how to proceed and how to use this information. As headquarters of one of the institutions that monitors natural phenomena in our country, I myself realize and have learned how difficult it is to keep observatories up and running, but also to keep them up and running and compiling quality information at the same time that will be useful for investigative work that helps us to delve deeper into our field and produce proper regulation. So I welcome this new interinstitutional approach between INEGI and UNAM, now dealing specifically with drought and flooding, which are phenomena that seriously and gravely adversely affect our society. Hopefully, over the coming 2 days, we will arrive at agreements on how to process this information and on how to work jointly to attain not just the best statistics possible, the best numbers, but also the best possible investigation work to benefit our society. Very well. I'm going to ask you to rise, please. It is my honor to officially inaugurate this seminar. At 10:16 a.m. on November 14, 2012, I formally inaugurate the work of this seminar on floods and droughts in Mexico and our colleagues present from abroad as well. Thank you.